The Chargers just came off a victory Thursday night against the division rival Kansas City Chiefs, winning 29-28 in dramatic fashion. Jansen, are the Chargers the best team in the AFC?
They're not the best team in the AFC, but I will say this, though. Wins at Steelers 2 weeks ago, and then Thursday night, that was big. Anthony Lynn. Phillip Rivers is playing like an elite quarterback. I was always really, really good, my favorite quarterback, but he's playing at an elite level. I'll say this about the Chargers. What concerns me is Melvin Gordon. He's out with injury. They're going to need him back. He's one of the best running backs in the game. And for them to get to the Super Bowl, which I don't think they'll get to the Super Bowl because I still have the Patriots and Kansas City, even though they just beat Kansas City, as better than them right now. They're going to need Melvin Gordon back healthy, which he's supposed to come back week 16, like I said. Keenan Allen, you went out with a hip pointer. How is that going to affect their season? I need to see if he'll be back healthy, if he's going to be ready for the playoffs. I know he'll come back, but is he going to be the same guy he was before? He had 88 catches prior to him getting injured. So the injuries plus experience, I don't believe the Chargers are the best team in the AFC, but I definitely think they're a top 3 team.
You know what, I actually disagree with you, and I disagree because of the reasons that you stated. I think they are the best team in the AFC because they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers at Pittsburgh on Sunday Night Football without Melvin Gordon. As Keenan Allen played, and they beat the Kansas City Chiefs, at Kansas City Thursday night without Melvin Gordon as well. And look, the great thing with the Chargers is he wanted to play. He was expected to play. The coach said, you know what, it's a short week. Why don't you get rested some more? We'll save you basically for the postseason. And then, for them to come out with that victory and go for 2, to have the guts. Look, I'm the head coach for the Chargers. He might should have consideration for Coach of the Year, I should say. So, I think the Chargers, I think this is for real. I think this is the best time for them. If they want to make that Super Bowl push, I think it's time for them to go and get that. So
what concerns me, though, is, excuse me for cutting you off, what concerns me is their lack of experience in big games. And I feel like the Patriots, they're a more experienced team. Now, Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes, obviously new quarterback, second year. They did lose to Kansas City early in the season. We can't forget about that. Yes, they won on the road, but they lost at home. Let's not forget. I know you're only as good as your last game, but playoff time's a different story.
But
I still don't know if the Chargers are going to win the division. I can't just give it to them.
Right, and that's true. And I'm not necessarily saying they're going to win the division because the Kansas City Chiefs, obviously, they're one of the best teams still in the AFC and the NFL, as a whole. But
absolutely.
Look, they don't have their starting running back either for the rest of the year. It's not like he's injured. He's off the football team, and Kareem Hunt. Melvin Gordon's coming back. And we already stated that. But the Chiefs, the Chiefs missing Kareem Hunt, I think it's going to be catastrophic for them down the stretch. Patrick Mahomes is basically, this is his rookie season. I don't think, he'll let the moment get to him in the postseason, but I just think the Chargers, they're coming together. They're peaking at the right time, and especially getting the running back coming back. Keenan Allen should be healthy. They probably will rest him, at least come postseason. And the Patriots, I think it's blood in the water. I know we can't bet against Tom Brady. That guy's amazing and everything. He's arguably the GOAT. I think he is. But
you think they're a little bit overrated?
I'm not saying they're overrated. I just think teams have gotten better. And I think the Chargers is one of the teams who got better. I would take the Chargers and the Chiefs ahead of the Patriots right now. Patriots, to me, third best team in the AFC. Possibly the Houston Texans, but, I'll give Tom Brady and the Patriots, just a little bit more respect.